Hello guys, kieransvideosYT here, and today we've got exciting, well not really exciting, but we've got news. Any news is news I guess, but it's kind of, I'm kind of like middle ground with this. A lot of people are angry and a lot of people are not so angry. I don't think anyone's happy with this, but, well, some people might be happy, but there's more pissed people than happy people, let's just say it that way. And there's a fucking storm brewing outside, so if you hear that, then that's why. But yeah, there's an article here called "Rumors Suggest Sony Will Release PlayStation 5 Pro at Console Launch." So if you don't know what that means, then you're kind of stupid, but if you don't know what that means, it basically means that there's going to be two consoles at launch, the PS5 Pro and the regular. If rumors are to be believed, it will be Sony that tries its hand to two different consoles. This would mark the first ever time a major console release will include two different versions on launch, notwithstanding some variants of the PS3 and PS2 backwards compatibility. So it's basically saying that this has never been happened on a major console before, which it hasn't. So yeah, there's never been two consoles at once. According to, I might butcher this name, Zenj Nishikawa, a journalist who correctly predicted the Nintendo Switch Lite ahead of time. So he's obviously a credible source. Sony exclusives are launching two PlayStation models that are different in their platform performance. The first model will supposedly be the base PS5 and higher performance one, the PS5 Pro without the PS5 even being officially announced. It will come to no surprise that the exact differences between the two. Sorry about that, my mic cut. But yeah, so that's what we've got there. That's the information that we've actually got about this. Now you've got the information, now let's talk about my opinion on the subject. Right, my opinion. I'm on the fence with it. There's some people that are obviously mad about this, understandably, and there's people that are happy about this, and there's others that are on the fence. So I'll talk about the on the fence people first, because that's where I stand. So they're on the fence because they don't know if it's good or bad, because they don't agree with it, but they know why they're doing it, and they can understand from a business point of view why it would make sense, and they would probably do that themselves. Yeah, like, to be honest, I would do that myself. If I had a console and I was Sony, if I was the CEO of Sony and they said to me, right, our console's going to be really fucking expensive, right? Why don't we make one of the consoles shitter but cheaper, and that would be PS5, and then we'll make the original PS5 Pro. I'll be like, yep, fucking do that. That's what I would say. I would literally, there's no reason why they wouldn't, you know, except from a backlash, but they have received some backlash, but not as much as you'd expect. And then there's people that are angry about this, because the original PS5, the people that are angry are just not thinking of Sony's point of view, they're thinking of their own. Now, from my point of view, I agree that you should be pissed about it a little bit, but let's talk about it now. So the people that are angry understandably, because the PS5 base console is gonna, it's gonna be shitter than what the PS5 would meant to be. So it's kind of scummy from their part, but I can see why they're doing it. And also, this is going to screw over a lot of people that don't know about this, because say if you buy the PS5 not knowing about the PS5 Pro, like for some reason, then you're gonna get screwed over. Like, you're literally gonna get the shitter console. And yeah, it's like, it's not fair on you really that you got a worse console than someone else at launch. Like, I think they shouldn't do it at launch, but I can see why they're doing it, and I think that they should have probably done what they did with PS4, but people would be even more mad if they just made PS5 worse at launch. Like, they'd be mad. They'd be even more mad. So yeah, I feel like in this situation they didn't do the right thing, but they didn't really do something horrible, right? Now, the people that are happy about this, now it's probably the most confusing for most people, but the people that are happy, I don't actually know why they're happy about this. Some people are happy about this, and also don't take my words as credible source, because I don't actually 100% know. I only know what I know, right? I only know what I feel. I don't know why other people are happy, but I can make a good assumption of things, right? So my assumption of why people are happy about this is probably because they don't have like £600 to just blow on a console, so they'd much rather buy a cheaper version but a worse version, like with the Xbox One S, when they made that new one where it's digital only, all the Switch Lite, which was mentioned in that article. Those are for people with kids, probably. Like, say if they're buying their kid a console for Christmas, they would not want to spend £600 for the PS5 Pro. They'd rather buy the cheaper version. So I understand why some people are happy, but it's kind of confusing that you'd be happy about getting a worse console. But I mean, it's up to them, innit, really. I would understand if you would buy the original console and a few years later not bother with a newer console because you've already got the original. I'd understand with that, but I don't understand why you wouldn't, if you don't, unless it's financial difficulties, why you wouldn't buy the Pro version over the PS5. But yeah, so that's just my take on things. Tell me what you think of this in the comments below. If you're like me, on the fence, if you're angry about the situation or happy about the situation. I feel like most people are angry or on the fence, but there are a select few that are happy, and a lot more people would probably be happy, but a lot of people that are happy or would be happy about it don't even know about this, because like they're not really big gamers. Because the only people that would probably be happy about this are people that are, you know, the people that don't know a lot about gaming, so they think, oh yeah, we just get a cheaper console now, yeah. But yeah, I'm more angry than happy about it. I'm not really happy about it. I just understand why they would do it. That's why I'm on the fence. But I am kind of angry that they are doing this to people. But to be honest, I would do the same. So I have no place to be angry, because they're a business at the end of the day. If I was a business, I would do the exact same. I bet a lot of people that are angry would do the exact same. But it's not my place to say if they should be angry or not. But I just say that I shouldn't be angry about it, because I would do the same thing, if you know what I mean. And I think a lot of you people would probably do the same thing as well. So I bet a lot of you would be on the fence. And if you are angry and you would do the same thing, then you're just hypocritical. But you do you, buddy. You just do you. Alright, if you wouldn't do this to people, then you're just a bad businessman. So, I mean, that's why they've done it. So I'm going to leave you now, guys, and I'm going to play some Fortnite. So next week's video will probably be a Fortnite video for Fortnite Chapter 2. As I'm recording this, it's only been a few days, and the hype has caught me up, guys. I'm sorry for the fucking black hole event. I don't actually know what happened, but I've been caught up with